It's my pleasure to introduce our student speaker for today, Ms. Afrouz Fetanat. She's from Iran. She's graduating summa cum laude with a Bachelor of Science in both electrical engineering and computer engineering with a 4.0 GPA. And she's a recipient of our Outstanding ECE Senior Award. During her tenure at NC State, Afrouz has been an active student leader. She's completed the University Honors Program, and her extracurricular roles have included social co-chair of Women in Science and Engineering, student council, University Honors Program ambassador, IEEE officer, and member at large of the Engineers Council. Afrouz was a recipient of 3 ECE departmental scholarships. She's been an undergraduate research assistant to Dr. Samatova in computer science, and a teaching assistant for ECE 211, a tutor for academic support program for student athletes, a software engineering intern with Cisco, and a business development intern with iCubed. And upon graduating, she'll be joining Deloitte as a business technology consultant in Atlanta, Georgia. So it's my pleasure to welcome to the stage Ms. Afrouz Fetanat.
Thank you, Dr. Bird. I'm truly honored to be here before you today. But before I get started, let me welcome everyone who is here today celebrating this exciting day with us graduates. On behalf of our class, I'd also like to offer a sincere thank you to all our professors and staff for all the knowledge we take into the next phase of our lives. And a heartfelt gratitude also goes to our parents and families for their endless love and support. And last but not least, a shout out to our friends and peers for joining us on this trek, for making the effort enjoyable and fulfilled through all the time we spent together, socializing, tailgating, sporting events, partying, or just hanging out. Though I don't know how much time we had for all that, as we really spent our time studying together, late nights working on homeworks, projects, or at senior design lab. Oh, and don't let me forget, a sincere thank you goes to Google, Wikipedia, and, I think I'm going to leave it at that. So I want to share a story with you today. I once read about a man named Monty Roberts, who owned a horse ranch in California. Monty let others use his horse ranch for different fundraising events and things like that. And this is the story he told at one such event. A young man was asked to write a paper about what he wanted to be when he grew up. That night, he wrote a 7-page paper about his dream of one day owning a horse ranch. He even drew a map of a 200-acre ranch with location of all the buildings and the track that the horses would run. He also drew a floor plan of a 4,000 square foot house that would sit on the ranch. Then he turned in the paper on time the next day. 2 days later, he received the paper back, and on the front page, there was a large red F with a note from his teacher asking to see him after class. The student went to his teacher after class and asked why he had received such a failing grade. The teacher said, "This is an unrealistic dream for you. You come from a poor family with 3 resources, and owning a horse ranch like this requires a lot of money. There's no way you would ever achieve this dream." Then the teacher told the young man that he would reconsider the grade for the paper if the paper was written with a more realistic goal. Finally, after careful thought, the young man turned in the same paper, making no changes. And his remark to the teacher was, "You keep the F, and I'll keep my dream." Monty then turned to the assembled group and said, "I tell you this story today because you're sitting on a 4,000 square foot house located on a 200-acre ranch, and I still have the same school paper framed over my fireplace." He then added, "The best part of the story is that 2 summers ago, the same school teacher was here camping on the ranch with 30 school kids." What I want you guys to take out of the story is this. First, find what you absolutely love to do. Think about it. Really think about it. Might have everything to do with engineering or nothing. But whatever it is you love to do, promise yourself you'll be the best at it. Not best in terms of how the world measures best, but how you measure best. And make your best your dream. And follow it wherever it takes you. For all of your hard work to get to stay in this place, you owe at least that much to yourself. And second, never give up on your dream. The world may impose you its standards and perhaps judge you by arbitrary measures of shallow people, but keep your focus on your dream and never give up on it. And don't let people's negativity get into you. As Go Nasu famously quoted, an entire sea of water can't sink a ship unless it gets inside the ship. Similarly, the negativity of the world can't let you down unless you allow it to get inside you. As engineers graduating from NC State, there are now nearly infinite choices available to us, and we do need to choose our own path. Let's take this vital lesson, find people, places, careers, and areas of further study that we're passionate about, that make us happy. Keep our smiles, commit ourselves to challenges of following our dreams and making them happen. We can achieve everything we're passionate about. Remember, we have an engineering degree from NC State. If we can do that, I can't think of many things we can't do. We're graduating today, and let's face it, we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the help and support of all the faculty and staff here, our friends and families, but most of all, our own hard work, dedication, and determination. So once again, a huge thank you to all the people who helped us be where we are today, but most of all, congratulations to us graduates. We earned it. Now let's go build our dreams. Thank you.